Good morning. Second time today, the Captain's Log. Right back at you. Richy Leis. Leis, I say, yes?
Leis.
I used to say Lala because you used to
Lala
go by
was a
that.
nickname, yeah.
That was your thing, right? So that was the only way I knew you.
Yeah. It's anytime
and
someone says
Kristina's
Lala,
in the
it's
back
always
riding for the second time.
Yes.
Is this the second time in a week?
Second time.
Oh, my goodness.
This time I'm in the back seat, though.
Yeah.
Back seat,
you got
windows
demoted.
up. That's the way I like to do interviews in the car.
You got demoted.
It sounded like you were about to do a cheer or something.
You never heard that song? I might have to get rid of mine. Mine might slow off.
It's good. You can do
actually,
it.
once we start getting steady, we can steady it up.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Do this.
So welcome back, guys. This Richy, your first shot. First time in the log.
This is my first time in the log.
That's a big move.
It is a big move. I actually, people have been texting me, asking me if they could give me money so I could plug them on your log. So I want to say, hey to Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, that's very nice of them. Thank you.
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
They actually asked me if I could
shout it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
They wanted to go live, but they weren't giving me enough funds. So.
Right. Yeah, it happens. That's typical.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this sugar-free vodka. I don't even drink, but
yeah, the vodka's sugar-free and gluten-free. And all organic. Come on. I'm freaking doing the work of the Lord here.
Wow. Yeah.
How many more things do I need to do with this vodka?
I don't. Does the vodka also take away your sins? Because
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
It at least lets you forget them.
Yeah, it'll definitely repress them, right?
Yes.
That's what I say. Yes. So guys, thanks for joining us. You guys get big show at Off the Hook on Saturday night and Sunday.
Yeah.
8:30 on Sunday, and tomorrow Saturday at 10:30. That'd be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Richy, what have you been doing, man? You were in Florida, right? Started?
Yeah.
Did you start
I started
in Florida?
In Philly.
You started in Philly.
I'm from Philly, moved to Florida.
Moved to Florida. And where were you in Florida?
I
You're on
was
the
based
East
in
Coast.
Boca and Miami.
Okay. And then you did all those clubs, and you came up like a bunch of the guys, which is really cool. And then you moved to
Los Angeles.
You got to fill in the blanks. I don't know the whole story, man. I love you, but I don't follow you.
I see you like it.
I'm not
You're really good.
Dude, I don't really know like the whole thing. I'm just kind of like working the technique here. This is what I'm supposed to do.
No, I feel you.
You're good at it.
So I moved to Los Angeles. That's where I'm based out. So I based 8 weeks on each coast at a time. I have my place in LA.
Yep.
But because I'm touring on the weekend, so I plan 8 weeks on the West Coast, 8 weeks on the East Coast.
So where, when you're on the East Coast, where else are you performing?
Oh, I'm going to be performing at the Meisner Park Comedy Club with Jimmy Schubert on March 15th.
That's cool.
Super
Jimmy's
cool.
a great guy, very funny comic. That's a good show.
And
what do? You kind of book like, hey, look, I'm going to do this little run. I'm going to go to...
Yeah, so I started with I did a 4-month tour.
Okay.
Of all the places I want to see friends and family.
Yeah,
And
that's great. That's the way to do
it.
it.
That's how it works out, and that's what I'm focusing on.
And you're funny enough that you can call and get on these shows.
Yeah. So now I'm booking ahead, and it's great. I'm about 6 months ahead.
Like Kristina, she just travels all around. She doesn't give a damn.
I don't.
She doesn't care if she works, if she plays, if
Yeah.
she's an artist, whatever. She's just happy to be alive.
Jetting off to Atlanta and then North Carolina soon, just meeting different people.
Oh,
It's
that's
been
awesome.
fun. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, how long you been doing comedy?
Me, 18 years.
18 years.
I know.
Illegal.
And it's funny because you were at Off the Hook years ago, and then you even did a New Year's show, right there?
I did. I met one of my a very close friend of mine is Chris Frangiola.
Yeah.
Who I met that night with Heather McDonald.
Wow.
And Chris and I still do shows together, and we're still hanging out.
I got him coming back sometime soon, I think.
Oh,
right? Yeah.
I'll come hang out. Please.
Okay. He's very funny.
Oh, Chris is great.
So, at the time, a lot of your act, you did this music, and I'm saying this because I heard you just went on the radio and said you weren't really doing that now, and I was surprised.
Yeah.
You had this this beatboxing thing that you used to do.
Yeah.
Do you not do it in your show as much anymore?
Well, I do it.
I need you to bust out a few beats.
Oh, yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
What you did
That's a
last
good
night,
move.
an
That's a
example
good
of that was
Yeah,
very-
so
I
I'm-
got to see that.
I
It was
do a new
awesome.
thing.
I taught Richy how to beatbox,
Yeah,
by the way.
it is.
Yeah.
He's the most impressive beatboxing captain.
Correct.
Of the 7 C's. There's an 8th C, but we don't really talk about it.
Brian, you
That's an
beatbox for
imposter.
real?
Yeah.
That's an imposter.
You got to do it.
No, my beatboxing. I mean, back in the day, I was like, you know.
Once you get to a
I
level,
taught Richy. Yeah,
if
now
you're not
I
getting
retired.
paid, it's not worth even
Exactly.
letting anyone know.
Obviously,
That's-
unless they're recording in my freaking studio, I'm not going to start busting out beats.
Yeah, Jay-Z
Yeah.
doesn't just walk around
Right.
rapping.
Exactly. Snoop Dogg isn't like, yo, let me break it down for you one time.
You're right.
No,
Yeah,
come on.
Walt Disney isn't
no.
giving away characters.
That's right. He's not drawing artwork on the sidewalks. Jeez. All right, let me hear some beats.
All right. So I'm working on a new beat, actually.
Okay.
I'm working on a new beatbox, which is a little more advanced than what I do, but it's so that's
pretty dope,
it's
dude.
tough.
It's
It's
pretty
tough.
dope.
It's good.
It's pretty
Thanks.
I like that
amazing.
you say dope. as
Yeah,
well.
because
say it.
because I want to keep it real on the log.
I'm not even being a jerk. I love that word.
After
I
he
love it.
beatboxes, you have
There
to.
was,
you know,
It's dope. It's dope. Is
he put me in the
best word for
vibe
it.
right into it.
Yes.
One of my fondest memories from your club is one night Al Jackson and I were driving
Oh,
back.
Al, how's he doing? I
Oh,
haven't
he's
seen him for-
amazing.
Yeah,
He's crushing it.
He's doing really good.
I was just talking to him yesterday, actually.
Tell him to call me. We'll bring him back.
Yeah.
I haven't had him for a while.
He and I were driving back to the East Coast, and I beatboxed the entire way, and he rapped the entire way. And it was one of the most fun rides we've ever had.
Did you do it live?
No, we didn't.
It was
do
before live, right?
It was before live.
I know, so many good stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and then you're always wondering what the next piece of content you're gonna put on. It's like, I had so much good stuff.
You know,
Jules.
we should find a local musician or rapper or something that
Yes.
wants
Yeah.
to come, and we'll do a beatbox in your car.
Oh, we could do
With
that.
him
We
rapping.
could do
Really
that.
cool.
That
Yeah.
would be
Really
fun.
cool.
That would be very fun.
We'll talk about
I think
stand-up.
Kristina should
Yeah.
bust out a
Oh,
few
yeah,
rhymes
Kristina
with
can
you.
Bust out a few rhymes.
With your.
I don't even. I know.
What
What kind of rhymes you want me to do?
Bust it out one time.
Bust it out. Bust it out.
Feel the
We're
beat,
in
feel the
the
beat.
captain's log, and we ain't dealing with no fog. And we got a show coming up tomorrow night. Join us, it'll be alright. What's up? That was just off the top.
That-
Oh,
And the
Richy.
beats flowing and my mind's growing. We ain't gonna get no songs because this shit is done.
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 That was pretty awesome,
Done.
guys.
Yeah, we
Like I
break
said,
it down. We
It's
broke it
good.
down.
Break it
We're a
down.
car full of white
Break it
guys.
down.
Totally.
Pretty
Amazing.
You can put that up there if you don't have to hold it, or if it doesn't.
It'll fall.
No, it's
You-
great.
I-
He's
I-
got
You
a.
okay? 'Cause
Yeah.
you
He
don't
put
need
his
to
knee
turn
there just for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're live on Christina's Facebook
Okay,
as well,
'cause you-
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because you
Oh,
can
maybe
turn
we
it
should
off.
put
It's getting
mine on.
annoying.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
You can
we
do it.
could-
You are live. You already
You're
shared
live.
it.
I shared it?
Yeah. Oh, did you forget?
No, I forgot.
Oh, it's amazing. Do you know that, like, literally 9 out of 10 times when I tell somebody how to do it and walk them through it and then we go live,
They forget.
they forget every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
I still don't know how to do it. Oh, maybe I do this.
You just have to hit the share. It's just one button and then boom, you're in. But
the share.
so it's 11 o'clock. And as a comic, what's the rest of your day going to be like?
Sleeping?
Oh my God. You could have said, like, you're going to get on, you're going to try to promote the show, you're going to do some recording, you're going to write some freaking.
Oh, wait. Did you say,
jokes.
what am I doing after this? I thought you
Yeah.
said, what am I doing after the shows?
Oh, no. Right now.
Right now.
After we're done on the log.
I actually have some writing to do. I'm promoting the shows. I'm going to meet some people at local restaurants, talk about the events
Good
that
for
are
you.
going
Yeah,
on.
there
A lot
you
of
go.
guerrilla marketing.
We have
Yeah.
that brunch with Beyonce. Don't forget.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
She's been
true.
trying to hang out like all week.
course,
We're like,
always.
Beyonce, come on, we've got things
Yeah.
to do.
She's
Like, I don't know
texting
who
me.
you think you are.
She slid into my DMs so many times.
You know. She's a nice
Who's
lady.
the best, most famous person that ever messaged you or DM'd you that you were like, wow? I'm gonna ask you both.
Okay.
You go ahead.
You go first.
Tim Howard.
Who's that?
Tim Howard.
Goalkeeper for the United States, which
Oh.
happens to be my celebrity crush. And
Oh.
he messaged me when I was married, and I was like, telling my husband,
When
like,
you
look,
were?
any 10
So-
girls you want, let me have this one.
10? He could have 10
Wow.
for
Yeah.
that one?
He was like, no.
Wow, that was a good move though. 10.
I mean, I don't even know. I mean, Tim
he's your
Howard was
ex,
actually
then
Tim
it's-
Howard was very nice, very professional. My head went there, his wasn't.
And
he was
he-
just being a nice person
He
because I was
slid
the
into your
same.
DMs,
Uh-huh.
and what did he say?
Well, see, I wore his jersey to the game, but I got it. I tailored it. I can sew, so I tailored it so it like fit like a women's fit, you know, not just that boxy jersey. And so one of their people that does promotions for them noticed it, and they were like, "Where'd you get this jersey? Like, I think a lot of women would like it. You know, it's a cool thing." I'm like, "Well, I made it myself. You guys should probably make women's cut jerseys."
Right, exactly.
But I took some pictures with it and stuff, and tagged him, and said, you know, "Go Tim Howard, go Colorado
So really,
Rapids,"
you just
and
wore some hot
He saw it.
stuff, and you were
So it
like,
wasn't really tailored.
Yeah.
When she says tailored, she made a bikini.
She's
out
like,
of it.
I'm no longer married.
She
Let
made a
me-
bikini
let
top
me
out of it.
sell
No,
myself
different.
here. Yeah.
it's on my Instagram. You can check it out. I've got it. But Tim Howard saw it, and he said, you know, saw liked that. That's cool.
Ron Howard's youngest brother.
Let me know when you're back, and you know, we'll get you some tickets to the game. Just real nice professional guy.
Invite him out tonight.
Yeah, you
tomorrow.
Yeah. Fly in from Colorado, Tim.
Hey, you got
Yeah,
that
he's,
pro?
You got all those points.
Come
You got
on
those
out,
points from
Tim
traveling.
Howard.
Right?
Yeah.
Just use them up, man. Use them up.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll make you your own jersey.
Do you have a famous DM story? Or text? Text or DM?
There's a lot of guys that I talk to regularly, but
Right.
something really funny that didn't happen to me, but I was sitting with Julian McCullough.
I know Julian.
McCullough from
Yeah.
Me and Everything. Just had a special on Comedy Central. And
He was just at the club.
we just did a fundraiser for a senior home, and he gets a text from an unknown number. He goes, "Do you recognize this number?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Oh, I wonder who it is." He opens it up, and it's a picture of a Orthodox Jewish couple, like a young couple standing next to each other.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What should I write back?" And as he's saying that, he looks at me, looks down, types something, and sends. And he wrote, "New phone, hubris." And I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever
That's
seen.
funny. That is funny. So one time, I got a call from, he didn't slide into my DMs, but Dice called me out of the clear blue.
Yeah.
And I was figuring that everybody in the world could do a Dice impression, right? Like you could call, and you don't know exactly. Like it's not like you're putting the two together
Right.
and saying, "Is this really Dice? Is this Dice?" But it was Andrew Dice Clay, and I thought that was cool. But that was one of the fun moments I've had. I've had some DMs that have been pretty cool too. But when Dice called, I had to like literally. I think Adam Hunter actually had to verify that it was Dice's phone number. I'm like, "Do you have Dice's phone number?" He's like, I don't know if he had it or he got it. And then he texts, he's like, "Is this the number?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dude, it really was Dice." And he called me that was years ago. So back then I wouldn't have 100% expected it. Today I would know that like someone, could have easily given them the number or DM me or whatever.
Right.
But when it was like 12 years ago, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like to just save people on my phone as famous people. Like my
Oh.
mom calls me all the time.
Yeah.
So she's saved as Beyonce. Beyonce's picture comes up when she calls. So people around me think like Beyonce's calling me. My whoever I'm dating at the time or whatever is always Ryan Gosling. So I can like Ryan Gosling.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
"Hey boo, how you doing?"
So my daughter's name is Brianna,
Yeah.
and her nickname is Beyonce.
Okay.
So yes,
Beyonce.
because she's a
She's
12-year-old
Queen Brie?
superstar.
I love
Yes,
it.
she's a 12-year-old queen.
Queen Bee.
That's for sure. And I say she was 11, but she just turned
11.
she just turned 12 now. So it's hard to I don't know.
12 teen.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
12 teen. It's not as good. 11 teen is
Yeah.
good. 11
Yeah.
teen is good.
I live next to this young Armenian couple. They have a young baby, and they don't know my name, so the baby now calls me Uncle 11 because I live in apartment 11.
That's pretty cool.
That's funny. Uncle
I love
11.
those nicknames. I was grapefruit lady for a while.
Why were you selling grapefruits, or were they
No,
talking about
I,
something else?
No, that does sound
No,
like
I mean I don't know.
It's
Maybe
only on the beach.
was something else they
No,
were talking about.
so I like
Don't go
grapefruit.
right there immediately, Richie. It's not funny.
I wanted to go I wanted grapefruit at the grocery store, so I went there like day after day, and they were always out of grapefruit. And I guess they knew I was the one who was always like, "Where's the grapefruit? When you getting grapefruit?" Like,
Right.
And I was walking in one day just getting milk. Didn't even think about the grapefruit. This guy comes running in the Publix, and he's like, "Hey, grapefruit lady, we got your grapefruit." I'm like, "Hell yeah, fill it up!" And we're just like, "Grapefruit."
You're just
my taco guy knows me as Gringo, no queso, no sour cream.
Yeah, and my sushi guy is like, no sesame, no green onion.
Yeah.
No onion, no sesame. Every time I order. Yeah.
There's this sugarless, dairy-free ice cream place I go to, and the
Sugar-free,
That sounds
dairy
not delicious at all.
What do they give you? Cardboard?
I go, what's this? What's in this? He goes, water. Every time, and I go, hey, it can't just be water. It tastes like chocolate chips. It tastes like peanut butter. It
Yeah.
tastes like whatever you're getting. And at the end, anytime I get it, he goes, "See you tomorrow," and I'm like, "Son of a bitch." Because he knows he'll probably see me tomorrow.
Really?
It's
So what is
sugarless
it?
and dairy free.
And what is it like?
Good.
It's
soft serve or hard?
It's soft serve. I don't think you can make
Yeah.
that hard.
I don't know.
I don't know. I ask him it's ice. He says it's water every time, and I go, "How is it
It's
possibly just water?"
sugar-free, dairy-free.
Have you guys heard
And
of?
yeah, that's a soft serve. They do have that option. You could get it on the soft serve. I have.
You've looked into it?
Yeah, because they have it at like at on the cruise ship actually.
Okay.
I saw it a couple
I guess
years
so
ago.
many allergic people.
Yeah.
I was just saying, my grandma took me on a cruise one time, and I'm pretty sure it was just to serve her and her friends soft serve the entire
the whole time.
So they could sit by the pool.
My
and not have
kids
to get up.
definitely go nuts on the soft serve when they're on the
You guys
ship.
talking about ice cream. Have you guys heard of Halo Top?
I have.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
So okay,
Like,
they
she
make
just
a dairy-free
pulls-
one.
What?
Yeah.
What the heck? You seriously have ice cream?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's empty. It's got my cards in it. But that's
Captain
what I keep my
Brien's,
cards in. That's what I keep my cards in. Because
Unbelievable.
Here's the thing. Halo Top.
Anything else? Hey, we're talking about
320
lingerie.
No. 320.
No, this
calories.
conversation is now lingerie.
And then I take
Can
off
you
my
pull
top.
out something, Richie? I want to see yours,
Would
please.
you think the 320 is per calorie, like or per serving, or just?
It's the whole thing.
It's the whole thing. Like when
Wow.
I found out I could eat as much ice cream
But it's
as
got
I
sugar,
wanted.
right?
It's got some sugar, but it's got a lot of good stuff in it, you know? And like when I found out I could eat as much ice cream as I wanted without getting fat, it changed my life. It's like all I ever do now, all I ever think about all day, every day eating ice cream.
Is
Like,
this
when
crazy?
found
'Cause I
out-
get
it's
fat
like-
without ice
It's like
cream.
when I found out
Are you
I
getting
couldn't get
paid for
pregnant
this
from
commercial
anal.
right now?
I feel like it's a.
Really?
And if you buy now from
You
Christina's
got it.
Facebook page, you get a discount.
Right?
20% off Halo Top ice cream.
Yeah. Halo Top, the best thing since anal. So
That's
sorry,
amazing.
but-
Since anal.
Yeah, and you know
That's-
the directions on the back actually just like anal. The directions on the back. It's
It's actually the first time we've promoted that type of product
yes.
on the
I
show.
think it's
Yes.
more anal lube
All
than it is
around.
ice cream.
It says
All
right
around.
here-
Is this guy trying to get in? We'll let him in. Look at this.
It
Are
says,
you going in? Go ahead.
It says I need time to soften up. Just give me a couple of minutes on the counter before you dig in. And we
What's
all know
going
the
on
best
here?
things take time.
The best things take time.
The best things take time.
I don't know. I like a lot of things
And
that are
it's
very
delicious.
quick.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Yeah. So
Instant gratification.
We're
for
gonna
you.
be tomorrow night, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes.
10:30 at Off the Hook Comedy. You get tickets offthehookcomedy.com. How about if they use promo code RL19? The first 10 people, well, I'll give them free tickets.
Because it's 2019. and
Because
my
it's
initials
2019, and that's Richie! Yeah. Anyway, guys, this is the second episode, part 2 of the day, the Captain's Log.
Wow.
And we're out.
Who'd you have earlier?
I had Cindy Keza.
Yeah, but she...
Psychic medium. Amazing.
Did she know we were coming?
psychic medium?
You know what? She knew ahead of time that you
Yeah.
guys were coming.
Yeah.
Did she?
She obviously was not playing with that.
Did she know anything about you?
She knew literally. Okay, so she didn't read me this time, but the last time she was on the show, before I left the house that night, I said, I hope that she brings back my grandfather to somebody just me and this
Yeah.
person at dinner.
And that happened?
The first thing she said, I'm getting like a guy like Charlie. Does that ring a bell? It's my freaking grandfather.
Wow.
No
She
way.
knew. I mean, there was no way. First of all, he passed when I was 16.
Wow.
It's not like I've posted before social media, I've never even posted.
Did she know anything?
She knew
else?
like some real stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
Is that Jewish for stuff?
But that day, yes. That day, not only did she do that to me, she did that to Jeff Zito, who lost the better part of his show. I tease him. Bob Garrett, who was his best friend, at the studio. She brung him back, and again, she would have never known. This was before I even knew Cindy, and she even came to Southwest Florida.
Wow.
And then she did the same thing.
So you're a believer, though.
Dude, I'm hooked. I mean, it's no
Were you
joke.
a believer before?
I was skeptic.
Yeah.
I'll have to admit.
But you're a believer
But I
now.
wasn't skeptic before she did that to me because she's been at the club like 10 times. She sells out every show. And people cry.
Right.
People like bust into joy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they are like, she knows birth dates, last name. I mean, not last names, first names, birth date, the day that they were born.
Right.
My ex and
Like-
I went and saw, it was at We Were at a Party, and this, it's another comedian that also does psychic readings, and she told my girlfriend, she was like, "You're going to be going back to something. You're going to go back to something." And then like 3 months later, she left me and went back home.
Wow. Do you want to know what's crazy?
That's crazy.
She also said she knew about my vodka because that was obvious. She knew about the vodka and the rum. She said, I think you're going to come across somebody who is going to help you, maybe do some marketing. Yeah. It's like a female lady. And you know, it was so weird. When I woke up that morning at like 4:45, I looked, and one of my Instagram friends is a really good publicist in LA. And I said to myself, you know what? Let me reach out. I took a screenshot and I said, I'm going to reach out to her and see if she wants to do something with my product. And that's what she says. Wow. She's like, you're going to find maybe a female lady. And again, just I was in bed. I took a screenshot thinking that I thought to myself. That's how crazy it was. That's really cool. And then she happens to, out of the clear blue, you have a female lady, maybe she's going to do some kind of promotion with you. You should really work with her. I'm thinking, what? Yeah. How do you even know that?
I've always been a skeptic, and then
I tried to end the show 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well, we're talking
I'm just kidding. We're not really ending, but we are getting close.
We're getting close. No, I was thinking, you know, they would know what to say, maybe read my mind, whatever. So I had this one medium tell me something's going to happen at your work with the lights, right? Next day, not kidding, I used to be a weather lady. The lights at the green wall, nowhere else, flashed. Like strobe lights. They wouldn't stop. Engineers came in and get to stop. We couldn't do weather that day at the wall. We had to do it at the desk, the news anchor desk. Wow. When I left the building, engineers call me. I'm freaked out. As soon as you walked out the door, the lights started working. Oh my God. I told him about the medium.
Carl Remy, one of my favorite jokes is he said, did you ever hear him say that joke? He says, I met a medium last night. He said, and I took her home and I made love to her because first he says, I told this girl I was a comedian, and she said, "Oh, you're a medium." And he says, and then he says, "Well, and then I took her home and made love to her because her dead grandmother told me to." It's so funny, right? He's like, "Yeah, absolutely. I am a medium, and your grandmother said it. Let's do it." So anyway, guys, this is the Captain's Log. We're out. Yeah. Tune in. We're going to be back on Monday. I might be back tomorrow. I'm going to be live at Burn tomorrow in the Mercado because I'm going to be having a tasting with Captain Brien. We're going to give away free vodka and free rum drinks at Burn tomorrow from 8 to 10. And I will have with me the former Miss International, Kelsey Kraft. Wow. She's going to be with me. We'll go live tomorrow night, but that's just for a little bit. But the full episode will be live Monday. We'll be back. Be good, guys. Thanks for watching.